Hello and welcome! Today we are reviewing a mini chainsaw. My first ever mini chainsaw. I'm very excited about this one. My girlfriend is terrified. She thinks I'm going to cut my head off. I probably will, so stay tuned. So the company got in touch with me. The company was called Alloyman. Alloyman, which is an international company selling power tools. And I looked on what they've got on their website, and they had like a similar type of thing, but it was a knife, you know, like a what would you call it?
A
saw.
like a saw cutter.
A saw, not a chainsaw, just a saw. And they said, unfortunately, we haven't got them in the UK at the moment. That's just an international company through Alloyman. But they're probably going to be coming early next year. But what we have got is these products with our sister company, which is Beihong. Beihong? I'm guessing I'm saying that right. Would you like to try one of these? And I thought, well, this might do the job. I have got a specific job I need to do by cutting up some chairs, and I'm hoping this will do the job. So we're going to get this out, see what you get in there. We're going to try cut various things, see how loud it is, see how easy it is, see how safe it is, see how good it is. Looking forward to this one. So let's take a look at the product. Beihong V20 Industrial, I like the word industrial, mini chainsaw. This is what it's going to look like. When it turned up, I was amazed by how small this is. This is perfect. Powerful dynamic system. One-handed and lightweight. Only 1.65 pounds.
I just read that.
That is so light. Part of the 20 volt max system of tools. Where did I read? Here, look. Red lithium high output fits all V20 batteries. So I'm guessing this is like a standard battery you get on a lot of power tools. A lot of electric power tools. So, yeah, I was so impressed by the size of that.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to have to review this and find a good home for it, because I thought I can't be having a massive thing in storage. But that, perfect. So let's crack it open, see what we'll get inside. I've already been in here, I'll warn you.
You get a 1 year warranty by the looks of it.
You do get 1 year warranty. So 6-inch mini chainsaw.
6 inch.
What's the company again? Beihong. So it's this kind of system to open it up, and this is what is inside. So we have got our instructions, which are very simple, just a couple of pages. We have got some gloves, always handy. I wouldn't say they are safe enough to use with a chainsaw, but hey, it's a pair of gloves. Keeps your hands, the oil off your hands, things like that. You get some safety goggles. You get 2 spare chains by the look of it.
That's cool, isn't it?
That is very handy.
Yeah.
Very handy. You get, let's put that to one side, 2 batteries.
Oh, that's handy.
Very handy.
So if you're in the middle of a job, you don't have to wait sort of an hour or whatever for it to charge.
Exactly. You can always have one on charge in the background. And as it was saying, fits all V20 batteries. I think that's a standard type of battery.
So you probably could use it on your drills and
on
stuff
various
like that.
different companies.
Yeah.
And they are lithium, which is incredible. So you get 2 of them. You get your charger. So to charge these up, the charge point is in there. Stick it in there. Plug it in, and what will happen is you press the button there, it's fully charged. So 4 lights.
Yeah.
So you can just keep pressing it until it's fully charged, and as it's charging, that will be on red, and I'm guessing it turns green once it's fully charged. So that's your charger. 2 batteries. Wonderful little kit. Wonderful. You even get a little screwdriver.
It's decent, isn't it?
You get a tiny little bottle, which is to put chainsaw oil into, which I have already filled up with chainsaw oil. I'll go into that in a second. And you get a mini chainsaw. How cool is that? 6 inches, 15 centimetres. Just a beautiful little machine. And it is as light as it says. I haven't got a battery on it at the moment, but that is so light. Right, let's get the box out of the way. Let's run through a few things. My lovely girlfriend has just told me these are supposed to go under your chainmail gloves.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
They would assume that you've already got a chain.
I was going to say,
mail
personally,
glove.
I wouldn't want to wear these without anything on top of them, because if you get that caught in there, it's going to like pull you in.
Ooh, okay.
So I won't be wearing them gloves whilst I'm doing this job. But I won't be wearing chainmail ones either because I haven't got any. Anyway, I'll just quickly tell you now, before I forget later on in the video. Link will be in the description to where you can get this off Amazon in the UK. You can get it off Amazon. I'll put a link to the Amazon link, probably to the company as well, where with the company there's a discount code for 10% off any products from the company. That's a win-win. And at the moment they have got a Black Friday deal, I've just noticed. I've just been on Amazon. These recommended retail price, full price, is £129.99. I saw it the other day and it was £99.99. At the moment, Black Friday deal, so this isn't going to be on for long, guys, so you'll have to rush to get out to get this. £79.99.
Are you still getting a 10% off that as well?
I don't think so, because that is Amazon.
Oh, I see.
I'm talking about the website of the company offering you 10%
right,
off.
okay.
But £79.99 at the moment, just this week probably. Right, I have already filled this up with oil. Obviously you need chainsaw oil in this. I undid this, put some oil in, and it overflowed very, very quickly. I was expecting it to take like a quarter of a litre or something. It takes about that much.
Probably not even that much.
So that is full, and I've filled that up as well. So that is for me next. Once that's run out, I've got that ready to go in. So that will last for a long time. Happy with that. So that is all ready to go. I'm not sure about the chain tautness yet. I don't know if that's going to need tightening. I think I'm going to have to use it to find that out.
Is that why you've been given a Phillips then, is it?
Quite possibly. I don't know anything about these, you see. You've got a unlock and a lock. Let's put it on lock at the moment.
Yes.
I didn't have it on lock, so that won't do anything. So, instructions. I need to look at the instructions quickly.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Quick. What's that bubbly bit on top? Look, it's like a dome. What's that?
I can't remember what you call these. That's to basically get your oil
Oh.
running through.
Oh, I see.
What do you call these, guys? Tell us in the comments. I can't remember. So yeah, that's pumping the oil around the motor
I
and
see.
everything around the chain.
Right.
And I've just done that now, so I don't have to do it later. Basically, it will not start until you've pressed that a few times.
Right.
But it probably will start now. Right, I'm going to put it down, just read the instructions quickly, and then we're going to crack on and see what this thing can do. I got that bit wrong, apparently. I presumed that was the safety feature because it's got a lock and unlock on there, but it's not. This is your safety feature here, like with a lot of power tools. Push it one way to lock, one way to unlock. This is for tightening your chain, so turn it anti-clockwise to loosen it and clockwise to tighten it. So we don't really know how tight we want that until we crack on. Right, I'm almost ready to go. So I'm just going through the instructions. There's hardly anything to it, to be honest. It tells you what everything is, which I'm going to run through now. It tells you basically how to get started, fill it with oil, press the button, how to adjust the chain. And that is pretty much it. I thought there'd be more to it than that.
Absolutely read your instructions first though, for safety reasons.
Yes. And never, as I am going to do now, we would always obviously advise people to wear chainmail gloves and goggles. Oh, I can wear my goggles. Okay. Right, so firstly, let's just run through the different parts. Of obviously, you've got the chain. This is called a protection baffle. It's a nice word.
Baffled.
Guide bar. Now, I don't know what this guide bar is really for, but it's something to do with them lines there. You've got your brush motor. You've got your switch, your safety lock, your refueling port where you put the chainsaw oil in. I'm guessing it's just normal chainsaw oil. It doesn't tell you exactly which to use in this instructions. And that's your refueling button. And then a non-slip handle and a battery. It's as simple as that. So let's click on the battery, like all these. Simple
Love that sound.
Now it's ready to go. Now it will not work at the moment because the lock is on. The lock will only undo itself if you actually press it on one side or the other. You have to press it and pull the trigger at the same time.
And pull it. Okay.
For it to release. So I'm going to be using my thumb to release it and my other finger to make it go. Are you ready?
To trigger. Yeah. Oh, a little bit scared.
Let's try it for the first time.
Yeah. Oh. Hey. It's a bit scary.
It's not loud.
No, but it's just the thought of this big chain thing in front of me going.
Yeah, sorry, I shouldn't have been holding it like that. No. I'll hold it that way. That's not too loud at all. I'm impressed. And it looks smooth.
I mean, considering for what it's doing, it's not that loud, is it?
It is perfectly safe. As soon as you've taken your finger off there,
yeah,
it's not going to do anything.
Yeah.
And you've got your extra security there as well. Right, goggles on. Let's go out and test a few things out. We'll test a few branches, a few trees, a few twigs, and then I want to try and cut through a chair. Oh, and these goggles. I put them on the other day and I thought, I can't get them over my ears. But they actually do. Has it got a little button somewhere? That's it. They pull out.
They're adjustable.
They're adjustable.
Gloves.
Gloves. I'm not. As I say, I'm not going to put them on.
Oh, you're not.
Personally, I find that dangerous. Just wearing that. Because if the wool gets caught into the chain, it's going to drag you into the chain, isn't it?
Okay.
So, chainmail every time, or some really good thick gloves anyway. Right, let's go find some wood. So let's try a fir tree. Now these are always very hard to cut anyway. Let's give it a go. I'm only doing thin branches, obviously. Wow, okay. I wouldn't advise holding that and cutting it because it could suck your hand in. That were a bad idea. So let's try it without. It's working.
Oh, it's working.
See what I mean? It's quite difficult because they're quite
flexible. Yeah.
But it does cut
What
very
about
well.
trying like a harder one going up on that, let's say, a bigger, thicker one?
A big thick piece of
Yeah,
branch.
mind your handies.
I am going to have to hold it though.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's scary.
And there's some down here. Do you want to just stand there, Mazzy? If you can get the camera under there. This is dead. Let's just try this one-handed. There you go. Big one there. This is good.
You certainly need goggles, don't you?
Yeah. So that's about an inch thick and it's cut through that no problem whatsoever.
Yeah.
This is going to be so handy. Now the reason I wanted something like this, but it was, you know, like a little knife, like a saw, a proper saw.
Yeah.
The reason I wanted one of them from the company to start with is because I want to chop these chairs up. Will this cut through a chair? I don't know. We're going to have to give it a go. If it does, this is a big job I've got to do and I can do it. So let me just pull this out and we'll see how good this really is. So let's have a go at this chair. So we've got a few different thicknesses here, Mazzy, if you want to have a look.
Yes.
So these end pieces are quite thick.
Yep.
They're thinner in the middle and then you've got a very thick top here and thick arms. So I'm going to see It might not work. You really need the saw, but we'll give it a go. It worked.
It worked!
It's cut through that, no problem at all. It keeps stopping. I don't know if that's just a safety thing. Or maybe I'm putting too much tension on it. I think that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah, you're best just laying it on there and let that do its job.
Let that do the work. Yeah. That's going to make your life easy doing all these, babe, isn't it?
Incredible.
Yeah.
Right, one last test, I think. Let's try the arm.
The arm, that's
really
the
thick.
thickest one, isn't it?
Right, do you want to get a real close-up of this, Mazzy?
I don't want to get
Safe.
too close.
Safe, but
Yeah.
close. Are you ready? No, I'll tell you why. There's a screw in there.
Oh, yes.
It's cut through the wood, no
Yes.
problem whatsoever, but there is a screw in there, so I won't do any more of that. But I am very, very impressed. Can't really test it on anything else.
No, that's your lot. That's your lot.
I wonder
Impressed.
how long that battery will look. It's gone down 25%, so you're gonna get quite a lot of cuts out of this.
Yeah.
And you'll have another battery on charge in the background.
Yeah. Very good.
For what is it at the moment? Did I say
$79.99, yes.
It was $99.99. The recommended retail price is $129.99. So
It's a
depends
massive
when
saving.
you're buying it as to how much you're going to get it for.
As with any products, isn't it?
Yeah, but yeah, links will be. I can touch this now because my finger isn't on the thingy. Links will be in the description for this. Would I recommend it for a 6-inch little jobs tool? Definitely.
It's always handy for those little jobs. You know, you don't have to be a tree surgeon to need a little chainsaw, do you?
Well, I'll tell you what, I used to have a gardening company. I had a chainsaw, but they're scary. For anyone to use a chainsaw,
Yeah.
you've got to be so careful all the time. With this, it feels a lot safer. You're only needing one hand for a start.
Yeah.
As long as your hand is on there, there's no way that can hurt you.
Yep, you're in control then, aren't you?
But then if you bring this hand into the equation, like I did a couple of times by holding it, which I shouldn't have done, it becomes dangerous. But yeah, just one-handed, very safe.
for little jobs around the house, I think that's brilliant, isn't it?
And that as...
I don't like your hand near there, though.
It's alright, my finger's not on it. So the tightness of that was just fine. It's not come off. Just keep tightening it up now and again. Perfect. Yeah, Beihong mini 6-inch chainsaw, highly recommended by us. Get yourselves into the links down below and consider buying one. Thank you very much for sending us this, guys. Appreciate it. If you have any more products like this, let me know. See you all soon. Bye bye.